So I got most of the stuff from Mountain Warehouse, but then stuff like socks I got donated from Leiho, which are an amazing sock company that I've spoken about before. I then also spoke to Ecoffeecup company, who donated loads of coffee cups, which may not seem like a necessity for someone homeless. These are really useful for just saving money and obviously as well saving the environment. These coffee cups are, you know, made of bamboo fibre, and it's amazing how many cups Ecoffee Company's been able to donate actually, because it just means that the money that I did kind of raise is able to go further. Another donation we got from Sleep Pods, who make these pods which kind of go out into a triangle form, kind of like a mini one-man tent, which are really great for weather conditions, because obviously if it's raining, if it's cold, like it just helps to be kind of inside in some sense. So we have these as well as sleeping bags. I found them on Instagram, reached out to them, and they're an amazing company, completely run by volunteers. So yeah, we've got 15 of these to hand out now. It's stuff like that that's like thinking outside the box that I think really helps. It's not as simple as like giving someone a sleeping bag, yeah, but you know, as soon as it rains, your sleeping bag's wet, you can't dry it out anywhere, it can get stolen, you know, like there's so many issues. And then I've got sleeping bags. These ones are like really warm. I think their comfort temperature is like -6, and then their extreme temperature is about -15. So like these are like proper good sleeping bags. So how it usually works is we'll have these bags. So as you can see, some of them are navy, some of them are turquoise. So with the bags, this will be a woman's bag, this will be a men's bag. So I can be clear about, okay, this bag will have pads in it, this bag will not. This bag will have smaller socks, smaller gloves, smaller coats. This bag will have bigger ones. As you can see, I have a lot less female bags than male bags, because what I've found is that when you go around, I meet a lot less women, just because obviously there's priorities with hostels and stuff for women. 25% female bags, 75% male bags usually works. Each of these bags will have toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant, wipes, coffee cup, a Mr. Kipling box, socks, gloves, hats, coats, sleeping bags, and then obviously a sleep pod as well. So hopefully that's enough. I also have some pads coming from Plastfree, which are kind of non-plastic, and I'm getting 50 boxes from them, so I'm going to be absolutely packing the female bags with those. A whole little operation going in the YC UK office, Young Creators UK. Seeing this year how much more we've been able to raise has made me realise like I want to kind of outsource out of London if I can. There are resources here that there aren't in other cities in the UK, and that's what I find is a lot of people I speak to say like, yeah, I'm from Sheffield, but I've come down to London because it's easier to be homeless here, and that's so hard being like away from your families. I think next year I'm going to try and really like expand the People Project outside of just London. So yeah, I've started now sending boxes of gloves and socks and hats actually to friends in Leeds and Manchester, who will then be handing them out as well. So we've packed up everything finally, and obviously this is more bags than I've ever had, because again, this is more money than I've ever had donated, which is amazing. And then I also have these 2 boxes, one going to Manchester, one going to Leeds. Hi. Sorry. We're handing out sleeping bags and other essentials if you guys are interested. It's pretty warm as well.
Yeah, it's got the thermal lining.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah? Shall I leave that with you then?
Yeah, it's great.
And then there's like a waterproof coat and stuff like that in there as well.
I don't know what to say, but Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Yeah, thank you.
No worries.
Yeah, I thought it might be one of them circular ones that throw up and they're terrible.
No,
but that's more useful.
Yeah.
Because you can always fold it up and sleep on top of it on a hot night.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
That's fucking brilliant.
Excuse me, are you guys in need of like sleeping bags and stuff like that? Yeah. I'll just show you how this works.
Oh, I've seen it before, it's a pod, I've had one in Birmingham.
Have you? Yeah. That's where they are, sleep pods, yeah.
I'm going to put Alex aside, wait, let me get my fucking Tipex out. Alex's house on the side, motherfucker.
I can get rid of that rucksack now.
Yeah.
Because it's falling apart.
Yeah.
And that's just a nice size.
Yeah.
That's lovely, thank you. Everyone.
No worries. Sorry, do you need a sleeping bag or anything? We have sleeping bags and stuff.
Clothes and stuff?
All of that.
Yeah.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
That's absolutely amazing.
This is just a sleeping pod, but we actually have one on here. It is actually a woman's bag, but the only difference is it has smaller gloves in it. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Because we're actually on our last couple bags now.
Yeah, no, really.
I run a project called the People Project, where I kind of talk to people, take their photos and talk to them about their stories to try and spread awareness. Would you guys actually be interested in doing a short interview? It's no worries.
I would, yeah.
Is that all right then?
Yeah, I don't mind, yeah.
So it's just, I can show you it actually. It's just like an Instagram page. I actually run a project where I speak to homeless people about like how they become homeless, just to try and spread awareness and give like homeless stories a platform. Would you be interested in letting me speak to you for a couple of minutes? Is that all right? Can I just sit here?
Happy to wait for it, yeah.
Thank you so much.
I'll let Tim have his 15 minutes of fame.
So it's like this. So I'll take a picture of somebody and they'll explain to me like how they became homeless and their experiences with it, to try and explain to people, you know, like the difficult situations that people are in and different ways people become homeless, and you know, it's not all drug addicts or...
No, it's a very simple story with me as well.
Yeah. So it looks like this. So I'll kind of speak to people, take their photos, and then write their story.
Rory.
Do you know him?
Yes, I know him very well.
But
I know him.
him, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's...
Yeah, I know most of them. Other people's problems, and not to be so quick to judge just on appearance.
Do you mind if I just take a photo? Is that okay?
Oh, yeah.
And that's the photo, if you wanted to see it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I can show you your brother actually. There you go.
Yeah. Thank you.
Handsome pair. Thank you. Good luck with everything.
Thank you guys, it's been amazing.